Namaste, Jai Bharat. Societies have heroes. And prior to that, I'll say this. See, what do you say religion in English? It's not religion in Bharat. We call it as dharma in our languages. All Bharati languages, we call it as dharma. We don't call it as religion for us because dharma has a set meaning. You may Google and find out. I'm not here to explain that meaning. But in one word, dharma is a complete assemblage of righteousness. This is the possible near translation which I can think of. So, dharma guides us, leads us, and that is how one should exist in one word, in one sentence. So societies have heroes, as I mentioned just before. Every societies have heroes. Now, who are the heroes of different societies are in front of you? Normally, a hero is a person who is very righteous, who is very dharmic, as I speak in Sanskrit. As I use a Sanskrit, but I'm not speaking in Sanskrit, I'm speaking in English. Dharmic is a concept used. Should be very righteous person. That such people are heroes. Now look at Sri Ram, Bhagavan Sri Ram, for people, for Hindus, and also for people of Bharat. It's respected because it's Maryada Purushottam. That concept, Maryada Purushottam, is a person who is personification of the entire righteousness. Simple. And accordingly, we name. In modern times, we have equipments, we have battleships, we have missiles, etc., etc. We name them, and we name them, maybe giving the names of heroes because they have got certain positive qualities, noble qualities, very noble qualities. Bhadra, what we speak in Sanskrit, very noble qualities. And it's upon this qualities only we respect people, and that's why we try to approximate them, try to learn from them, and of course we name our things under their name. For instance, modern times is Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. I have seen video, not really, of a soldier who is firing. Before squeezing his trigger, I myself was a soldier, so before squeezing this trigger, he's talking to himself. He's holding the rifle. He's firing somewhere else. Why should I tell where it is? I'm not supposed to. What I am not supposed to, I shall not. Before squeezing the trigger, I heard him distinctly speaking, not loud, murmuring, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj ki jai. And then he squeezes this trigger. That's because Shivaji Maharaj is our ideal, our hero, and we know we can't be like him, but we teach our young children to try to be like him. That's more than sufficient. You try to be like him. When you talk about nationalism, we try to tell people there are many characters whom you try to, which is Swami Vivekananda, Sri Aurobindo, Sardar Patel, Swatantraveer Savarkar. From all these people, we have many things to learn. You're not following them in toto, but you have many things to learn and get inspired of. So that's how heroes are created in a society. And then we name. The Port Blair Airport is named as Swatantraveer Savarkar, Vinayak Damodar Savarkar. It's named as Swatantraveer Savarkar International Airport. I visited it much before that time. It was not Modiji's government, it was Congress government. When I went there for some talk, I was really impressed. In the sense, I was happy to see, at some place his name is there. Veer Savarkar, Veer Savarkar, Veer. And of course, naturally, you go to Port Blair, you go to the cell where he was imprisoned for 10 years, looked around, and when you enter the cell, we have where he was imprisoned for 10 years. You, I, of course, personally, and many people who came with me, and others also, not my friends, but then those who were there at that time, those who were visiting, they enter the room with such reference as were entering a sanctum sanctorum of a temple. Because that's the status of Veer Savarkar to any nationalist mind. I'm talking about nationalists. Any nationalist looks at him with that great reverence. And of course, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj is unmatched, unparalleled. There are many, many, many such heroes we have. So we name things after them. But you look at Pakistani missiles, they're named after very notorious people. What's his name? Oh, Muhammad of Ghaznavi. One missile is named after Muhammad of Ghaznavi. And Ghori and Abdali. These people are heroes of Pakistan. And look at the character. Is there anything that you learn from them? You are setting models to your society. You are setting models to your society which demonstrates your moral standards. Well, what we call dharma is exclusively for the Sanskriti of Bharat. But then you setting models for the society and generations to come. You are setting such models. Look at these characters, Ghaznavi, Ghori, Abdali. What were they? In one word, what are the greatness with these people? They were attackers, army generals, plunderers, looters, rapists, beheaders. These are things what you see in the history. Was there any positive quality in these characters for the young generations to learn from? Any positive qualities. They have raped women. They picked up, they kidnapped the women from the areas where they attacked, and unimaginable, untold brutalities to the women. Then use them as sex slaves and sell them in the markets as sex slaves. So this becomes a model to the people living in Pakistan, their society. And then no wonder their standard of morality so deteriorating, going down. They cease to be human beings. So you create such societies, and you, with such names you use for your weapons, you create a society with absolutely very low standards of morals. And I don't know if there's no one realizing in Pakistan nowadays. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic using such names of missiles. They justify such brutalities, and terrorists per se are heroes of Pakistan. And what a terrorist does is only creationist terrorism. And he sacrifices himself in their perspective. He goes and kills others. In people, those who don't know why they're getting killed, that's the most unfortunate thing. You just charged and you're getting killed. You don't know why you're getting killed. Even if a wild animal attacks you and you die, you know that the wild animal is either scared or hungry. At least that you know. But here you are standing, they come with modern weapons and just spray bullets on you. And you won't get even time to think that you are dying. By the time you realize you're dying, you're already dead, long before. That's the kind of situation of terror. And these people are heroes. They're explicitly declaring them as heroes, protecting them, taking care of them, facilitating them. And what have you done for your society? What the administration, I'm talking about the entire administration of Pakistan, whether it is army, this thing or that thing, whatever. I don't know what they understand by and from democracy. That's a question open. You can think of it. What kind of model they set? What kind of lessons you give to the society? You are creating a decadent society, synthetically creating a decadent society. They could have been better than this. They could have been well off than this. This whole poisoning and polluting the minds of youngsters begins at the madrasas, where Nitwit Maulavis will start speaking nonsense and making these people brainwashed. and you that way destroy yourselves, and you destroy religion. Of course, the other Islams don't bother about you; they live in their own righteous manner, which no one has any problem. Only such people who get radicalized. But then in case of Pakistan, they radicalize the majority of the society by poisoning their minds right from childhood. When will you see any redemption in their life? Is something which can't be quite understood, can't be quite thought of. It's very, very pathetic. They're using such funny names. And what kind of models is set to your children? And what kind of models you yourself set? Look at the administration. Everyone wants to gather money at any cost. That's all. No one is bothered of a common man living in that society, and of course in that nation is a citizen, and he's not been looked at also as a human. Some people are very elite and very close to whatever noble, whatever great noble word. I don't think that word nobility exists in the dictionary. This is a situation, and we are not fighting the people of Pakistan. We are fighting the terrorists of Pakistan and the facilitators of those terrorists. They're equally punishable. And if you think we are attacking Pakistan, then you accept openly that you are terrorists. We are not telling. Then why do you fear attack from us? It's because you know we have already declared that we will not leave anyone. The facilitators, the backers, the supporters, those who are promoting terrorism, apart from the terrorists themselves, those who make them do it, we will see their end is declared by the nation of my nation, Bharat. But why do you get scared? It means you are doing it. We don't know. We don't know. Or we in the common people, we don't know. But people, those who should know, they already know it and they know what to do, and you are getting scared. That's very evident that you are involved in it. They're explicitly involved and creatively involved and proactively involved. We shall meet again with some other. It's a miserable kind of society. You're making a society decadent by force, by your actions and thoughts and performance in lives. We shall meet again with some other thought. Namaste. Jai Bharat. Jai Shri Ram.